So if you're playing on EU PvP and you're trying to fight the queue boss, which by the way, this is live, I'm currently in a queue on, I must admit it's my second account, so sorry if I'm clogging the queue up, but my bank's on there. There has just been a blue post, well, like 8 minutes ago, that there's a new fresh start realm coming soon for EU, so it's called Jindo. So when RAF Classic realm maintenance is finished, early tomorrow morning, you'll find a new fresh start realm available in this region, Jindo PvP. Firstly, this is 100% to try and alleviate said queue, which is this one, and that's 100% understandable. Something does need to be done, because 6-7 hour queues, I started queuing for this about, I'd say 4 hours ago, and I've only moved up about 2,000. The queues are absolutely ridiculous at the moment, but this is good news, so let's have a look. So as with the previous fresh start realms, only new characters can be created here. All transfers to and from Jindo are disabled. Now, that's a really strange one, because I would have thought this would have actually helped alleviate some of the queues, as I say. Like that's what the whole point of it should be. It's another PvP realm, it's EU, so really all it should be doing is trying to alleviate queues on thalles. But there's a lot of people that have spent time in queues, done loads of stuff on their character, maybe level 70, maybe raiding, whatever, who want to actually escape these queues. But I don't see that many people wanting to escape the queue by starting all over again. And yes, I know you're thinking it's only a week in, what could you have done? But some of us have sunk some serious hours in. So while the people that maybe are level 20 or below might now shift over to this other server, which should help, I wouldn't expect to start seeing full guilds, flock to this new server and start all over. There's no point whatsoever. But if you wanted a fresh experience and you missed it last week, maybe you was working or whatever, and you want to see it again, you've only got to wait a day. So, as I say, all transfers to and from Jindo are disabled. Level boosts may not be applied to characters on this realm, which is exactly the same as what we've currently got, and Death Knights may not be created here until your character is leveled up. So literally all the same rules apply. It is like a fresh server, completely fresh server, completely separate from all the existing servers. But as I say, very strange that they're not opened instantly. As soon as it launches, they've not opened transfers from thalles to Jindo. I do find that a bit strange, because it's not we really need that fresh experience straight away, because it's only been a week. So over the last few weeks, we've been highly focused on realm populations and making adjustments to promote the long-term success of all realms. We're looking forward to seeing this Jindo community join the story. I like what they're doing and I see it, but as I say, I really think if you don't know already, if we have a quick look on Ironforge Pro, I'll take that back, couldn't use Ironforge Pro, using WoW Classic Pop instead. Thank you, Mike PW, for sending me a link to this site. We can set the level range to, let's say, everyone who's 60 plus, so 60 to 70, and we'll show the stats. And then when we look at thalles, you can see it's not too bad. It's not getting out of control. Actually, a couple of days ago, it was 35, 65, but at the moment it's 41, 59. That's not too bad at all. But they could take this time to actually at least offer free transfers only to Alliance for the time being, let this balance out, and then monitor it as we go along. So almost use it to alleviate queues, but also get two really well-balanced servers. Because thalles got locked today. And I actually said it in our WhatsApp sort of officer group that we've got going. I said, I suspect a fresh server's going to come. I thought it was going to be a lot later than I said it, because I only said it a few hours ago, but it's here already. So I think they should use this as an opportunity to make sure that not only are they addressing the queue, but also addressing the faction balance. Because what I'm scared is going to happen, because the Alliance are already slightly outnumbering, the Horde. I know it's not by a massive amount, but sometimes that seems to fluctuate. And I think if we was to actually check just level 70s, surprisingly, it is actually still only 40-60, but it's getting a lot closer to 40-60. But what I'm saying is they can use this as an opportunity to help faction balance across both, because what we don't want to happen is this one ends up being Alliance dominated, because all the Horde feel like they're getting ganked, because they're massively outnumbered. So the Horde all move to this new fresh server, this becomes an Alliance server, that becomes a Horde server. We don't want that. And looking at the overall population, so this is everyone from 1 to 70. In all fairness, it's still 42-58, which it isn't that bad. This has been changing daily. And I have a feeling this is changing so drastically daily because of the sheer population, and people are moving off to existing realms with their new characters that have leveled. But overall, population wasn't really, or faction balance wasn't really the point of this video. It was to let you know there's a new fresh server coming, so if you want that fresh feel, even if it was just for a few days of fun, just that mayhem at level 1 trying to get the starting zones done, then you can. At Reset, tomorrow. Exciting times. Be sure to like and subscribe and roll the outro. There's lots of ways you can support the channel to keep me here putting out World of Warcraft content and covering all future MMOs. Consider joining the channel as a member. You get access to emotes, everyone will know you're a member when you comment on future videos because you get a nice icon next to your name, and you get access to members-only videos, which I'll be putting a lot of on the channel throughout the year. Additionally, there's a Patreon link in the description as well. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, and I'll see you on the next one.